you started off your modeling career somewhere precisely in the 90s with the MR Coffee ad. That's the time when we really saw you there and you made a launch. I would like to know, are you happy with the way the industry, it's just a takeoff question from her. How has it evolved? I mean, at that time it was more of an MR Coffee ad, you went into modeling. Today you are more into a style icon and people look at you. People wait for you to dress up and look good. I mean, you've been doing that on and off of the screen. So what's your take on the present industry?
Well, firstly, sir, yes, I started off in the 90s, so it's been a long way, a long journey for all of us sitting over here. Um, I would definitely think that we've definitely evolved. I think we all believe, I mean, we work with the belief that we all evolve, and so has the industry, because if we don't evolve, then I think there is a problem. We're just going to be stuck in a rut. We've come a long way. I think the industry is far more organized than what it used to be. Yes, there's still a long way where we all have to grow, but you always have to leave space for that growth. And I definitely feel really happy and proud to say that now I'm really part of an industry that is really organized. I mean, earlier I remember it was सब कुछ खुद करना पड़ता है. I mean, now it's not like that. Now it is a full-fledged industry, and with a lot more happening and a lot more available, a lot of investment in it. So I think now everybody takes it seriously. You really do take it as a flourishing industry, and it's not something that you can take lightly. So I'm glad that I'm part of and very proud to be part of this industry.
Have you been a part of any organization's consultancy, I mean, outfit where your views are being taken and they would like you to?
Yes, well, I am a creative head and consultant on the Label Life, which is an online outfit that we have where we cater to all sorts of women online, shoppers online, where we cater right from clothing to lifestyle, home style, accessories. We cater to all of that. So yes, I'm very much part of that outfit, and I love it. It's very creative for me, and the online business is a fast-growing business, as everybody is aware. So yes, that's what I'm actively involved with.
Thank you. My last question is to Mr. Himanshu Gupta. Mrs. Kajal Anand did talk about that she had been to one of those foreign locations where she saw that there was no Indian brands. Today, that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Today, in this exhibition, what is the ratio of the Indian brands and the foreign brands here?
Yeah, so today, being the maiden edition, largely they are Indian companies who are participating. Having said that, the ratio-wise, about 95% would be Indian and 5% would be international. But even in that 5%, there are about companies from Korea, from China, from Poland, Indonesia. So still that mix is there. So they're, in fact, in the international domain, they normally first look at the first edition and subsequently their participation increases from the second edition onwards. That's the norm. So currently it is there, but going forward that ratio will change drastically.
Any expectation from these stalls in terms of sales or distribution setup to be built up? Any projection?
So we have good queries already before the show. We have got very nice pre-registrations which have happened. We have got visitor inquiries for particular stalls. So that will be happening during the 3 days of the exhibition, sir.
Any more questions?
You know, I can go on and say, oh, beauty is skin deep and beauty is inner beauty and all of that jazz. But let's just be honest, I grew up being told that I'm not very beautiful. So, and I think that's a typical, thing that you have, because we live in pretty color obsessed country, and I have a younger sister who's really, as you in India, badi gori chitti hai, and or aap badi savli ho. So I've grown up being always told that, so yes, so you grew up with these kind of insecurities as kids. But somewhere I think, I thank my parents for that. I thank my mother for that, who never ever made me feel any different. She always said that in her eyes I'm the most beautiful. So whether you are dark or whether you are fair or whether you're round or square or tall or short shouldn't really be the criteria of being beautiful. At the end of the day, you got to feel confident, and for me, that is what is beautiful. If you're confident, if you can carry that confidence, if you can go out in the world and make a name for yourself, irrespective, I think for me that is something that you could really talk about more than anything else.
Thank you. Can we have one last question, please?
Yes. We are from the blog The Desi Divas, and my question is to Mr. Shenoy. Well, actually, we've seen Lakme pioneering the beauty products in India and how it has evolved over the years. However, there has been the brand is not being visible internationally when we go out abroad. There are always, we are seeing from lately so many years that so many international brands that has penetrated the market in India, but then however Lakme is not reaching out to the Indian consumers abroad. So what's your strategy for that in the coming years?
So I'm not the best person to answer the question on products. I handle the salons business. I handle Lakme Lever. Having said that, the brand has made a foray into markets where there is a very strong Indian diaspora. So markets like the Middle East and other parts of the world where there is a very strong Indian diaspora, the brand has now a strong presence. I would like to answer the second part of your question, which is about international brands coming into India. See, at Lakme, we believe in being close to and understanding our consumer really well, right? So whatever happens and whatever are the choices for that consumer, if we understand our consumer well, we will always be more relevant because we will be ahead of what she aspires to be, right? At Lakme, we have the unique advantage of running the backstage of Lakme Fashion Week, where we understand, we work with, we create trends, right? So trends in hair, makeup and beauty are created there, and then we bring them into our salons. That helps us be ahead of trend, right? So that, tells you why we are not that worried about who comes in as long as we are close to our consumer.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, one. Yeah, this side, sorry. Last.
Sure, one last question,
Yeah, last.
please.
Yeah, my question is for Malaika ji. Yeah, on your right side, extreme. Yeah.
Oh, hi, sorry.
Aryaman here. You've been a style icon, you endorse a lot of beauty brands also. Within the Bollywood industry, who do you feel, besides you, are the most natural beauties of Bollywood and why? Besides Kareena Kapoor.
You answered everything. You said besides this, besides that, but
No, because-
I'm left with really nothing much to say.
Natural beauties besides Kareena Kapoor. You can always talk on her also.
No. But I genuinely think she is one of the most natural beauties. That's probably why she is also part of the Lakme family. For me, my eternal favorite is Madhuri Dixit. I've always loved her for everything. I think she's just amazing. And who else? I think Deepika. I think these are the ones who really are naturally beautiful, according to me. Sorry? What are the features of them that stand out for me? I think for me it's not about features. For me, I mean, you ask a guy a question like that, and the guy will tell you, oh, I like her eyes, or I like her mouth, or a smile. Not a woman. You shouldn't be asking me that. But I would say, I think a woman, if she can look great with makeup and without makeup, for me is sensational.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
media.
tell me. Businesswoman. Well, I'm getting there. I can't say that I've conquered that area of being a businesswoman. I'm still learning the ropes. I'm still pretty a novice at it, but I am, and I'm enjoying it. So yes, I think it's something which is very inherent in me. I never realized that I had that aspect in me till I actually ventured. So yes, now I'm doing I'm into clothing, etc. with the label life.com. But eventually, my dream is also to have a restaurant someday. So yeah, so yes, the business side of me will be tapped a little more than necessary.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you very much. Keep shopping.
Yeah. On behalf of Sumansa Exhibitions, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this afternoon. Have a great day and do take a tour of the lovely exhibition. For any interview questions, kindly get in touch with our PR team. Thank you once again for all your support.
This is Beauty India's first maiden venture, and
I'm really glad that I can be part of it. I'm brand ambassador of Beauty India, and we look forward to a really successful relationship here. And I wish it all the very best. And like they said, we have 77 stalls in our first year. I'm hoping by next year that we not just double, that we should have 5 times more stalls. So I wish Beauty India all the very best.
मैम कुछ ऐसी टिप्स आप देना चाहे हमारे दर्शकों के लिए कि आप इतने ब्यूटीफुल हैं तो कुछ टिप्स देना चाहे आप
फर्स्टली जब कोई कहता है कि आप ब्यूटीफुल हो, यू शुड से थैंक यू वेरी मच. टिप्स मतलब देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, सो थैंक यू. आई थिंक दैट्स अ वेरी स्वीट कॉम्प्लीमेंट. एंड कीप इट सिंपल, एंड समर्स हियर, सो स्टे हाइड्रेटेड एंड स्टे फ्रेश.
मैम एक सवाल है मैम कपिल शर्मा और ग्लोबल स्टार्टअप आने के